Well, hello friends. How is everyone? Okay, today I'm going to go over skincare. I know from chatting to people, like, one of the intimidating things with skincare is you open up a catalog and there's 8 bazillion products and you're not sure what to use. So I'm going to talk a little bit about Senegence's skincare because honestly, I have never seen skincare like this. The stuff is just phenomenal. Okay, the thing that sets them apart from everyone else, they have what's called Cineplex Complex in their formulas. And that is patented. It was the owner, and then she had a scientist friend that kind of got together back in like the late 1990s. I think the company started in 99. And they started, like, she told them, she was actually selling makeup for another MLM, and she said, I just want products that work and a commission plan that works. And that's kind of how Senegence came about. And he was like, well, I can help you with the products. So they got together and they invented what's called Cineplex Complex. And all the bottles I'm going to show you today have that in it. Cineplex Complex, what that basically is it is a kinetic enzyme. It's like an active enzyme that rushes new skin cells to the surface 23% faster than what they normally would rush to the surface at. So your skin, as I'm sure y'all know, you've heard before that dead skin is constantly sloughing off of the surfaces of our body all day long. Well, the idea behind that is about 5 layers down, new skin cells are starting up, and they are nice and plump when they start up. And as they get farther and farther up the surface, they start to flatten out, they get brittle, they kind of change to a grayer color, and that's what causes what looks aging to people. So when you can get that dead skin cells off your face, it makes a huge difference in how you look, how deep wrinkles look. It's just that's kind of the idea behind it. So this just helps that process happen a little bit quicker than what it naturally occurs in our bodies, okay? So any of these products I showed you today will do that. Okay, so for the products in general, to me, are broken down. Skincare is broken down into 2 different systems. There's the maintenance stuff, like, hey, I'm going to use this every day. And then there's the stuff that is actually like more to target a specific condition, or, they're just more specific to a certain kind of issue. So for me, okay, these are your maintenance products. These are your, let's see, you've got your 3-in-1 cleansers. And then this is a day moisturizer and a night moisturizer. You do not have to use both. I mean, obviously, if you do, you're going to get better results than using one or the other, but you do not have to use both. And then this, I love this stuff. This is a facial resurfacer, which is basically an exfoliator, okay? So an exfoliation, all that's doing, it's usually pretty grainy. It gets that dead skin cells off the surface, because let me tell you, it doesn't matter if you want to use wrinkle creams and all these specific collagen packs and all that. You can do that all day long, but if you haven't removed that dead skin off the surface of your skin, it can't penetrate through that stuff. So that's why these are kind of the maintenance things. Start with these and then go to the stuff that's more specific for wrinkles and all that, okay? So 3-in-1 cleansers, I'm going to just kind of quickly go over what each one does. And okay, so let's go 3-in-1 cleansers and the moisturizers. First off, they come in 4 different versions with Senegence. They come in a dry version, a normal to dry version, a normal to oily version, and then they have an acne line, which is awesome too. So I like this normal to oily, and I'm telling you, if I could, the smell on this is amazing. Like, if I could transfer smell through my Facebook page, like, you guys would all be buying 10 of these. This one's fabulous. I can't speak for the other ones because I haven't used that, but these ones are this one's fabulous. And every one of these 3-in-1 cleansers, they cleanse, they have an exfoliator in them, they get rid of, my kid's dying to photobomb. There you go. He's photobombing. Okay. Anyway, they cleanse, they get rid of bacteria. They suggest you use them in the morning and night. Most people are like, I've always used it at night. And I'm like, why would I use it in the morning? But they made a good point at one of the skin conferences I sat in. They're like, you sit on a pillow that is soaking up the oils in your skin all night long. That's going to add oil and bacteria to your skin. I'm like, yeah, that's true, And it makes me want to wash sheets more often. Anyway, so that's the 3-in-1 cleanser. Then you've got the moisturizer. The difference between the day and the night moisturizer. Okay, The day moisturizer has what's called a mechanical shield in it. This is what most of you know as SPF. A mechanical shield protects you from the sun. The difference between mechanical shield and SPF is a chemical. A mechanical shield is natural, okay? So it does the same thing as SPF. It's just that most people know the industry term for sun protection is SPF. But I like the fact that this is more natural. So it's almost like if you held up a piece of paper in front of you, that's a mechanical shield. The day moisturizer has that in it, okay? The night moisturizer does not. And the night moisturizer tends to be a little bit creamier, whereas the day moisturizer is a lighter moisturizer. I actually prefer the night one, and you get more moisturizer out of it, like it lasts a couple hours longer. So I usually get my mechanical shield through the foundations. But that's my 2 cents on that. Facial resurfacer is one of my favorites. This is actually made out of volcanic ash, so it's super, super dark. And what the volcanic, everybody's like, why would you put volcanic ash on your face? It makes a great exfoliator, okay? It's grainy, and it gets rid of all that dead skin. So I use this only like once a week. But I'm telling you, like I used it last night, my skin was just like super baby soft in the morning. So those are kind of the maintenance things. Then you get to the more specific, I'm trying to target a specific problem. Climate control has an active ingredient in it. It is the purest form of moisturizer that Senegence carries. This one, the particular importance with this one is the molecule size is so small that it can penetrate deep into your skin. And what I learned in a skin class is that is not true with all moisturizers. Like a lot of the reason, like if you put on a moisturizer before and you're like, yeah, my skin feels pretty soft, and then within like 2 hours, it doesn't feel any different. The reason that is because the molecules in that moisturizer are so large, they literally sit on top of the skin, but they don't really do anything. Okay, so once you're past it just doesn't absorb in. So this one has the smallest molecules, but it's also an active ingredient. So it goes deep down into the skin. The thing with this one though is you have to cover it with something that has larger molecules, like a moisturizer, whether it's day or the evening. You got to cover it with something to keep that moisturizer in. This literally will moisturize you from the inside out. It's also good at getting any kind of red skin conditions out. So it's great for rosacea. It's also great for sunburns. I think it's phenomenal. So that covers that one. Let's see. We've got, let's go over silk. Okay, this silk, oh boy, this goes blurry as soon as I get it up on the screen. It's called Silk. It's a pore and wrinkle minimizer. Think of this as almost like it's to make the surface of your skin before you like if we think of our skins as a canvas, before you put the makeup on, you need to start with a nice clean flat canvas. This is what does that. It fills in deep pores and deep wrinkles before you start with your foundation. So it's kind of like a foundation primer. It's known for, God, there's a famous makeup artist, and I don't keep up with this kind of stuff, but his name's Michael, and I can't remember his last name at the moment. But anyways, he does all of the stars' makeup, and he swears by this stuff. He says he won't even start somebody's makeup until he puts a coat of this on them. So super helpful. It like I said, it will fill in all those little the large pores and the wrinkles, but it doesn't clog your pores. So that's a great starter. And by the way, all of these products, like if you're like, I have no idea what would go on first, what would go on second, they actually list it right on the bottles. And you can also go off of the order that they appear in the catalogs. I'm sending out a lot of catalogs to you guys. So if one of you guys wants a catalog, let me know. Anti-wrinkle treatment, okay? This is known for filling in those deep wrinkles. Like right now, I'm starting to use it right here because I have this, I must frown a lot, or I furrow. Like my people at my work like I furrow a lot. I've got this deep wrinkle. I can tell a difference. It's still deep. You can obviously see it. But I've been using this stuff and you can tell a difference, and I cannot remember the percentage off of the top of my head. So let's see if I could try to find it really quick. I got my little book here. I went to a skin class and was just fascinated by everything that I learned about this stuff. And I just dropped half of it on the floor. And more of it. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. Anyway, I want to say it's like 32% difference that people could see in their wrinkles after a couple of weeks of use. So Anti-wrinkle cream is fabulous. I'm getting down, okay, so Serum C. See the little beads in that? That is that Cineplex complex in its active form. This has stabilized vitamin C in it, okay guys? Vitamin C is awesome for your skin. What most manufacturers don't tell you is it's very unstable in its natural form. Meaning you can put a pinch of it in any makeup you want and they can say on the bottle that it's got vitamin C, but it's an active ingredient that when they say active, they literally mean active. They run themselves out until the active ingredient dies. So by the time it makes it to the consumer, it's already dead in the bottle. It's not doing you any good. But they don't have to tell you that. All they got to tell you is they put it in. The other thing about vitamin C is it comes in grades A through G. You don't want G. It doesn't do anything. You want the purest form. These have grade A vitamin C in them, and that's what's in those little tiny pellets that you see, and they burst on your skin and you rub them in until you can't see them anymore. So this helps with urbanization, which is basically all the crud in the air, pollution and stuff. That kind of stuff, it's called free radicals. It's in the skin, it's in the air all over. You can't avoid it. It's everywhere, and whatever it touches, it tends to kind of eat at. So this provides you a layer so that it doesn't get to your skin. And it just helps, like it reverses the aging process. Well, I shouldn't say reverses the aging process, but it does, it helps skin look newer, and it keeps that stuff away that makes your skin look older, you know, in the free radicals. I hope I'm saying this right. Nangai oil. This stuff's phenomenal. My husband has eczema on his hands. He's had it since I've known him. He's tried everything under the sun, even gone and gotten prescriptions. When I found out about this stuff, I thought, let's just try this. I tried it on him. I'm going to be posting a picture shortly. Like, he used 5 treatments over 6 days, and I took a picture of his hand before and a picture of it after because I was curious if it was actually going to work. Phenomenal. Okay, so I've been using this on cuts with my kids. It's also made for extremely dry skin. So I don't know if you'd want to rub it all over. It's more of like a small spot type treatment. But if you have cuts, I've heard of even people using it for like baby rash. Phenomenal stuff, guys. Okay, what else? Oh, spot on treatment. This is the acne line. So I've been using this because I get, you know, what I do, like I've got all these little things underneath. You can't, I mean, you can see that one, but I've got them actually all over. You can't see because their foundation does a great job of covering it up. But every time I eat chocolate, it happens to me. This spot on treatment is great for just individual blemishes that you want to dry them out quickly. Let's see, think. What else is there? Did I cover everything? They have a shea butter body cream. This is my kid's favorite. Works great on moisturizing skin, especially in this dry winter. The last thing, this doesn't have Cineplex complex in it. This is just a brush cleaner, but I wanted to bring this up because I never really thought about this before. But you want to clean your brushes, guys, your makeup brushes. People don't tend to do this. I didn't tend to do this, but somebody brought it up in one of those makeup classes, and they're like, the amount of bacteria that gets in your brush over time is kind of disgusting. So I usually clean my brushes now once every 1 or 2 weeks. And it doesn't take long. You put a little bit in a jar and then you just swirl it around and get all the makeup out of your brushes. So that is the Senegence skincare line in a nutshell. I think there's even some more products out there, but this just happened to be the ones I had on hand. So if there's anything you're interested in, I do carry quite a lot of this. I for sure have most of the 3-in-1 cleansers and the moisturizers because that's what most people want to start off with. But if there's anything you're interested in, or if you just have more questions, feel free to contact me and I will get you some more information. All right. Okay. Have a great day.